Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jasmine. This is part of my imagination. And per the title, I am going to be doing, not really, I guess, a review. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a review video and just showing you this journal that I found on Amazon. It will be linked down in the description box, and I just wanted to let you guys know that the link is an affiliated link. So if you don't want to click on it, that's cool. You can just search it on Amazon for this journal. Now, this is called the Book Lover's Journal, my personal reading journal, and it's basically, instead of you writing in your own journal, it gives you places and things like that that you can go ahead and write in it. So let's just get into it. So obviously on the first page is I can write my name and my contact information if somebody finds this, and things like that. Then it actually does have a contents as your introduction, my book log, books I'd like to read, my books, book group info, accumulated authors and books, and my reading life, whatever. And then this gets into your book log. Now, this, you can literally sit here and write every single book that you log into this journal and then put the page number of where to find it. So this is a good reference for like when you're doing wrap-ups or you want to do a review video. You can go find the book that you want to review and easily get to that page. I thought this was pretty helpful. If you read a lot of books, and maybe after a while, maybe not, but yes. Alright, so I do have something in this block, obviously, because I started it when I was reading Kindred by Octavia Butler. But as you can see, you're going to put the book title here, and then, excuse my handwriting, this is shitty, but then you put the author, the publisher, the number of pages, and then what type of genre is. So you can check off fiction and then put the genre here, then nonfiction, and then you just put the subject. And then it also goes into how I discovered or acquired this book, when and where you read it, and noteworthy experiences while reading this book. So this is where you can kind of jot down, like maybe one of your favorite quotes from the book. And then down here it says, do you want to check out authors from this check out authors' other books or related books, and then it talks about, we'll get into that section, but it talks about books I'd like to read, so then you can file away what books you want to read from this author as well. So down here, one of the reasons that made me actually pick this up is rating on a scale of 1 to 10. So you have quality of writing, pace, plot development, characters, enjoyability, insightfulness, ease of reading, photos, and illustrations. And then the last one it has down here is recommend this book and to whom you would recommend it to. But this section solely right here, I keep casting a shadow on it, but yes, this here is what like sold me, because I want to get better at reviewing books, obviously, because I have a booktube channel, and I want to be able to better recommend and tell you why I enjoyed a book or why I didn't. And this is just like perfect. This gives me everything that I need to be able to better articulate these books for you guys. And then obviously over here on this other part you have your notes and opinions, and this is basically like maybe anything that you might have annotated in a book, or if you don't want to annotate, you can annotate on these notes. Now, obviously, for people that kind of have bigger, as you can see, I kind of have bigger handwriting, so I would probably need to write a little bit smaller, especially for books that are probably well over 300 pages. Just might not be enough. So that brings me into our next section, if I can get to it. This is books I would like to read. So, if you're like me, okay, not really, because I like writing things down, but then I always forget to write things down, so I'm just a hot mess. But if you like writing these things down and you own a journal, this is perfect to combine everything into one. So books you would like to read, and that goes back into in the beginning on these ones where it says would you read another book from this author? And this is where you can go in, and this is basically your TBR of all the unread books that you have out there. And it's only 2 pages, and that's kind of like the downfall of it, because I'm like, bruh, come on. And then this is also kind of like the same thing. Now you can go a little bit more in depth of, this is the book title that I want to read, the author, the approximate length, and then who recommended it to you, and what the genre is, and right on. Now this section is about books I've borrowed, so that can obviously be anywhere from you're gonna put the title, who it belongs to, when you borrowed it, and when you returned it. So this is really good for keeping track, especially for people in the book community, especially if you're giving out books, or you're loaning your books to friends and things like that, or other people in the community. This is a really good way to track that, yes, I let someone borrow, or I am borrowing a book, and when you returned it. So when they hit you up and like, you never gave me my book back, you can whip this out and be like, girl, yes I did. So yes, obviously then this one is actually for books that you lent out. So when you gave that book out, and then when you can hit them up and be like, girl, I gave this book to you 2 months ago, I need my shit back. So yes, pretty good section. And there's probably about 3 pages. Now this one is really cool because obviously it's books I've given. So what books you gave away. So maybe you want to do a consolidated of all the books I gave away in 2018. Or 19, excuse me. You can write all those books that you gave away, and all the books that you want to give away. So maybe this is the books of DNF'd, or books you didn't know you're never going to get to, but you have on your shelves anyways, because you're a hoarder. So yes, you're attacked. And then this is book group information. This is actually pretty helpful. So maybe all the groups or book clubs that you want to follow along with, when the discussions are, because that's one of my biggest things. I always forget when the discussions dates are, or times, and because we all live on different time zones, I never really know, and I'll just forget, or I'll still be at work. So yeah, this is a really great reminder to keep track of when things are happening in the book community, and then obviously notes for that. So yeah. And then contact information. This could probably be like booktubers. This one is accumulated authors and books. So it actually does have recommendations. So this is the recent prize runners. And these are books that you can check off and say that you've read before, which I thought is really cool. Because it's a book journal, so you would think they would recommend books. But yeah, I thought this was really cool. And then obviously, among the world's greatest books. So you have a ton of fiction. Favorite books. This is basically just consolidating everything else that you put in into this journal. So this is a way, obviously, at the end of the year, you can come back and come back at the end of the year and look at what your actual favorite books are, and this is a way to keep track of them. And then obviously your favorite authors and things like that. So, and then memorable books and author events, I thought was really cool. This one kind of was like perfect. I need to write the Poet X right here, like right there. What your childhood these are basically more like the journaling parts of it, because obviously your childhood favorites, like books I liked as a teen, I promise you I can't remember. For this one, I didn't go to college, so I use this page for my own to keep my sticky notes together. But this is for the annotated keys and what I'm using these sticky notes for. So yeah, that's what this page is for me at least. But obviously, if you went to college, go ahead and fill out your favorite books from college. Then obviously my favorite poets and poems. And we're coming to an end here. If I can get there. Books I was supposed to read and didn't, but you still might. That's like an attack on the book community, because that's what we do. Favorite book-related publication, shows, blogs, or websites. This is a great place to keep all those. Check out my video of where you can buy books, because this might be a great place. And then check out your favorite blogs and things like that. And then this is just a favorite books on screen. Last page is books I'd like with me if I were stranded on a deserted island. So yeah, I just wanted to show you. I know there were a few people that were looking for a book journal, and I found this. It is $11. Like I said, I will have a link for this journal in the description box below. It is an affiliated link. Just so you know, I'm trying to get that cash money. Not really. But yes, if you want to check it out, it's only $11. I hope that you seen everything in this book that you liked, if you did like it. If not, there's not really that many book journals, so a lot of people have to write their own out. So I just thought that I found it. It's cute, it's small, it's the size of a book, really. It does have this little string on it. Yeah, it is binder. It does have a binding in it, or not binding, but spiral inside of it. You can't remove the pages, so once it's filled up, it's filled up. But that's kind of no different from our normal journaling. But yes, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the like. That's literally what a thumbs up button is. I say that in every video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like it. Like, that's literally what thumbs up. Oh my god. Anyways, yes, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed this video or you enjoyed the other videos. Comment down below if you would get this, or if you have other book journals that you didn't handwrite. If you know of any other book journals, please let me know, because I'm always looking.